Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nurul Zakiyatul Aini. I'm from Islamic Banking at Nahdlatul Ulama Islamic University. And now, I will presentation about reconstruction dual banking system, existence of Sharia banking principles in the national banking law system.
Dual banking system, namely Islamic banks, as an alternative to conventional banks that go hand in hand and simultaneously the national banking system. The implementation of the dual banking system marks the enactment of two different systems with different banking practices and principles. The implementation of the system marks the existence of a dualism in the national banking system, namely the national legal system and the Sharia legal system. The application of the intermediation function of Islamic banks, which is subject to legal rules regarding conventional banks with different product and operationals. So, this means the majority of Indonesian people are Muslim, who still view the principle of Sharia in Islamic banking business activities as the same rules as conventional banks. The position of Sharia principles in banking sector as an ethical economy in Islamic banking law. 1. Ownership. The concept of ownership in the Islamic legal system is that humans as ownership are not absolute masters of economic research. 2. Balance. In the Islamic legal system, balance is defined as being able to meet worldly needs with the needs of the hereafter. Third, justice. This is the principle that becomes the starting point as well as the process and goal of all human action. The main principles of Sharia. 1. The principle of the fight or tawhid. The principle of justice and balance or al-adl wa tawazun. The principle expressly does not to contain prohibited things, example riba, gharar, maisir. The principle of universalism, the principles of benefit or maslahah. The principles of Sharia as the main principles in Sharia economic activities above project several Sharia principles in the banking sector, which are the operational principles of Sharia banking through product offered in the community, including murabahah, mudorobah, musyarakah, ijarah, and wadiah. Application of the dual banking system in Indonesia. The dual banking system concept that applies in Indonesia raises complex problems. 1. The existence and position of Islamic banking principles in legal and political policy making regulation in the Indonesian legal system. 2. Regarding the special legal instruments used in the development of Islamic banking product, both real and non-real business sector financing product. 3. The intermediation function, which is to collect excess public funds and then distribute them to other communities who need funds to meet their needs. 4. Public knowledge about the system in Islamic banks is still considered for reconstruction of the dual banking system in the national banking system. In the reconstruction of this dual banking system, it is necessary to revisit primary values, namely the initial objectives of Islamic law. Harmonization of Islamic law in positive law, both materially and procedurally, is carried out appropriately based on principles that come from legal research, and not just symbolizing or institutionalizing third legal legalization, which will only render the existence and function of the Islamic banking legal system in Indonesian useless. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.